your boy, Smoking Me TV, rolling up another one. You know what I'm saying? About to catch this cipher. Got your boy Greg Hackett in the building. Before we start, let me say to all of y'all, forgive my background. We in the mix of painting, you know what I'm saying? We renovating the crib and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So just bear with us. You already know. Yo, Greg, what's going on, my brother? Good morning, man.
I'm chilling. Good morning. What's going on?
You already know, man. Smoking Me TV. You know what I'm saying? It's been a little, we've been trying to do this for a little second. You know what I'm saying? Seen
Yeah,
them at the Shakur fight.
yeah.
Running them up. You know what I'm saying? You was everywhere that night, bro.
I was trying. I
Everywhere.
was trying
I
not to get.
see you run the
I
whole
was trying
building.
not to get caught.
You know what I'm saying? Word, man, let's get started, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you come from a big fighting city. Philly is
hmm
a big fighting city. You know what I'm saying? A lot of great champions came out of Philly. You know what I'm saying? A lot of great fighters, even if they wasn't champions, came out of the city.
Yeah.
How'd you get started in boxing?
I mean, it was fighting outside all the time. My mom noticed it was picking up. She was like, "Yo, you fighting every week." She's like, "You might as well go to the gym." She was like, "I wish your dad would have kept you in the gym," because my dad used to have me in the gym when I was like 5 years old. So I'm like, I think I was like 12. Yeah, I was 12. And she was like, "It's a gym around the corner. Go get in the gym." So I went around the gym, signed up, started that Monday coming. It was like where I needed to be. I mean, I felt like it was the place to be.
All right. So, where you see yourself, like where you fit in the boxing scene out in Philly? Because I do notice that there's not really too many people that don't know who Greg Hackett is, bro. Fuck the record. Like
Yeah.
niggas know who you are, and they got a lot of respect for you.
I mean, but in boxing, like boxing crazy because it's a lot of fighters you never hear about. And I feel like I was in that bracket because I never got to the big tournaments and the amateurs and shit like that. You know what I mean? But I was always in the gym where, you know what I mean, somebody would need some sparring, and I was like, fuck it, I'll box him. So I boxed a lot of guys in Philly. Like that's how I got a lot of my experience being in the gym and shit. And for me, fitting in, I guess I don't know what you would call it, but it was like it's like I'm a brother to some. I'm like a grandfather to some. I'm like an uncle to some. And I'm like a cousin to some of these dudes. You know what I mean? I've been around a long time. You know what I mean? All the old heads, I got respect for all the old heads. You know what I mean? Some of them, even the ones I wasn't cool with too much growing up, but I learned to like them and they learned to like me. You know what I mean? It was just like I just make sure I fit in. You know what I mean? It wasn't about fitting in, but it was just like that's how I am. My personality. You know what I mean? I don't mind talking to people and being cool with motherfuckers. So you know what I mean? It was just like I had to see what was up. I always was trying to find out why this and why that. So, you know what I mean? I just used to move around. You know what I mean? I got cool with everybody, I guess. I don't know.
Right now, like I see too. Like you get back to the community. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You gotta you work with a lot of kids and people inside the gym. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You in the gym every day. Like I'm saying, I
yeah.
see that myself, like you in there every single day. Like what motivates you to keep moving like that?
I mean, I just be thinking about what boxing did for me. Like, I missed a lot of incidents out in the street being in the gym. You know what I mean? Dudes getting killed. I mean, shit happening to people. You know what I mean? I know that I started to notice, like, damn, I was in the gym when that shit happened. You know what I mean? So maybe that's where I need to be. And it was like also that feeling of just like getting in shape and being better than another man physically, that always felt good. You know what I mean? So it was like to help these kids, like I always was the kind of person I want to help people anyway. But like when I see kids out here, they don't have nothing to do, or they trying to find something to do, but they don't know what it is. You know what I mean? I always open the doors for them. Not everybody stay, but you know what I mean? It just I don't know. I just want people to reach their full potential if possible.
Okay. Okay. So like you got like somebody like a youngin or up and coming like that's special to you. Like you like, yo, man, I gotta bring son to the top.
Yeah, man, I got a couple kids, man. A little kid named Malik Walker. I want to see him be great. And I mean, because he really loved fighting. He about 11 years old. I got a kid named Tawfiq Kenzie. He be 50. Matter of fact, he just turned 15. I think he could be a great fighter. You know what I mean? Tahim. I got a bunch of little kids, man. They good dudes, and then you know what I mean. I think they all could be something. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's love. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of respect for you, you know what I'm saying, because of what you do. You know what I'm saying? Before I even like fully met you, I just had
Mm-hmm.
wild respect for you just seeing like what you doing, how you carry yourself. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like I had seen Smart Guy
Yeah.
alive one night, right? Now I met Smart Guy through somebody in the street,
Mm-hmm.
and they ain't fully tell me who dude was or how he was, right? So when I see y'all on there, I'm like, yo, dude got the he got the right dude. Fucking around with Greg,
Mm-hmm.
you have to show yourself.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to show yourself. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And like I seen the way how that whole thing played out, and he had to show himself, and I seen it didn't go too well, but
Yeah.
you still kept like that composure, but not to get outside of character with dude. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you one of them people that I kind of look up to when it comes to this boxing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With like personality wise.
Right.
I mean, because you could be one of them dudes that's out there. You know me. I said something to you at the Shakur fight. You could be one of them dudes out there raising hell in the streets, bro.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
just, I mean, I pick up like also like with life, like we know, being outside. You know what I mean? Certain shit, like if you gonna do it, you gotta do it 100. You gotta go 100 miles per hour doing it. Like, and for me, I got a big family, so I'm like, I'm looking at my family, and I'm like, damn, I can't go out like that though, because you know what I mean, they gonna need me. You know what I mean, so if I go out like that, my family gonna fall apart. That's how I feel. Yeah, I mean, so dudes like that, I give him energy as far as I wanted to see what he was on. You know what I mean? What was up with him? And then you know what I mean, he turned out to be, you know what I mean, opposite of what he say he is. But at the same time, he can't stop what I got going on. You feel me? And just like you being at these fights, being consistent with the interviews, putting in the work, talking about the game. You know what I mean? If you let somebody block that and one day deter you from what you're doing, then now your shit stop. You feel me? So
Facts.
so that's what it come down to. Yeah, you can't let nobody disrespect you, but you don't gotta take it there. Like you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta go all the way there because a motherfucker know. They can see it in your eye. You know what I mean? They can see it in your eye. They know if you'll go there all the way. You know what I mean? And they, you know, they have to go back in their hole and go chill. You know what I'm saying? Cause you're not gonna let nobody stop what you doing. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. I just can't stop. I just can't stop. I gotta keep going. You know what I mean? Even if it's not right where I want it to be, I still can't stop because that don't mean it ain't gonna get there. You feel me?
No, that's 100% facts. So like I said before, you come from that big Philly fight town. How do you like the scene of Philly fighters today?
I mean, I love it because the game is different. Back in the day, a lot of Philly fighters was great fighters, but they wasn't getting the recognition. Now, I feel like they're getting the recognition because of the way the world is. You know what I mean? It's some things I don't like about it, but for the most part, I like it because these guys is really getting their respects. You know what I mean? If you look at Cool Boy, he 122 pounds. In history, nobody cared about 122 pounders. You know what I'm saying? Now
But
they talking about he in one of the biggest fights in the last whatever, like 15 years. You know what I mean? So it's like things like that. Then with like Boots being like, you know what I mean, a big attraction, he putting on shows. You know what I mean? He gonna bring, I feel like them two gonna bring the game back to Philly. You know what I mean? They gonna bring big shows back to Philly. You know what I mean? And I think that'd be great for the city. You feel me?
so how you think who who you got in the Fulton and Newey and why?
Yeah. I mean, people been hearing me talk about this fight, and they've been saying I've been being biased because Cool Boy from Philly, and that's my guy, right? But I'm gonna be real. In your way can fight, bro. He can fight, but it's like he's in there with guys who he can catch up with, who guys who gonna slow down, guys who are, I mean, they can't take much, and he can punch. And he got good skills. But it appears that way when you fighting somebody who really can't match your skills. Now you got a guy in Cool Boy who not only is a bigger guy, he can match your skills and go blow for blow with you inside or outside, meaning boxing or fighting in the inside, making it a telephone booth type of fight. We seen that already. And I mean, people judging it by the knockouts, and I understand because if you don't know that well, of course you're gonna go with the puncher. You know what I'm saying? But every puncher got to face their match, and I feel like this is Inoue match. I feel like Cool Boy just, you know what I mean, he just do a little bit too much for Inoue. So I think Cool Boy just gonna wear him out. You know what I mean?
I know you gonna be there at that fight.
No, I ain't getting to Japan. I wish I could.
Yo,
My
I ain't
past,
gonna lie. In my head, I'm like, yo, if anybody be there, you gonna see my boy Greg out there acting a fool, man.
if I if I
Cool
if
boy.
I could have if I could have got to Japan, I would have went. My passport not gonna be here till August.
I can dig it. I can dig it. So, with Boots, cause you mentioned Boots, how you feel about where he at today?
I think he in a great spot because you know what I mean the guys ahead of him, they get ready to fight each other, but they making it clear that they going up to 54. So with that being said, 47, I feel like belong to Boots. But I feel like shortly after, Boots will be going to 54. You know what I mean? I think after Boots get everything he want at 47, I think he'll definitely go up to 54. And that's where I think the real shit gonna start. Like he gonna be in some great rumbles. You know what I mean? Some great performances and shit like that. So I wouldn't say he in a bad spot. I think he in a great spot.
How you feel about that performance last Saturday?
I mean, it was one of them Jones, man. It was like coming off the fight with the boy Karen, where he went to 12 rounds. I mean, even though he won the rounds, a lot of people was like, you know, what I mean, I told you he wasn't no, he wasn't that and this and that. But it was like, all right, well, we gonna put him in there with somebody tougher. I felt like Villa was tougher than the boy Karen. You know what I'm saying? So Villa, we knew what he bringing to the table. He gonna try to rip you up. He gonna keep the pressure. I felt like he respected Boots because he knew what he was in for, and he showed that he was tough as hell. But that was a great performance because Boots didn't get excited and try to knock him out early. You know what I mean? He stayed behind his jab. He peppered him up until he got him where he wanted. You know what I mean? Wore him out, and then he got the stoppage. It was just all around beautiful performance.
Nah, 100% facts. I'm somebody like I go back and forth with Plea all the time.
Mhm.
About Boots and Fulton. Love
Yeah,
Boots, love Fulton. I got money on the Fulton fight, hundred
yeah,
percent. My thing with Boots was I seen like a lot of people started doubting him because he went to 12 rounds with Karen. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? And I had to tell people, I said, listen, man, when you got somebody that's running around the whole 12 rounds, moving the whole 12 rounds, Boots, I never really seen Boots. I know he's been in the ring with people like that outside of
yeah,
the big lights, but
yeah,
he never really had nobody running around. I never seen him in a real actual fight,
yeah,
having to chase somebody down.
yeah,
And dude had good footwork.
yeah. He did.
Cameron did have good footwork.
He
He had no
did.
punching power. The skill wasn't that good, but the boy had some footwork. So he made Boots work. He just
Yeah.
had to catch dude. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of hard. Um, how do you feel like with the all like the slander that they starting to give Boots? We all knew
I
it was coming,
I mean,
but
I felt like it was one of them nights, man. You gotta think about it, man. It wasn't just Boots night. It was Tank. You know what I mean? So you was getting a 2-for-1 with that. You was getting Boots and Tank on the same card, and you had other fighters on the card
that was a
who
stack
were
hard.
yeah,
That
it
was
was
a hard.
stacked. So I felt like the excitement was just different for Boots. And I mean, he was excited. And I think he made it up in his mind that, yo, I'm going to knock this boy out. But he was looking for the knockout. And what people don't know about fighters, we can sense what the other fighter is thinking. You know what I mean? We could feel what he trying to do. That boy Karen, he was prepared for that. He knew that Boots was trying to knock him out, and he trained for that. You know what I mean? So when you train for something like that and you get ready, those are results. Yeah, he didn't beat Boots, but he made it out. You know what I mean? And that was his goal, to get my check. You know what I mean, go home safe to my kids. And I can't be mad at him because at the end of the day, nobody want to get hurt really bad or killed. You know what I'm saying? And can't go home. You know what I mean? Not saying I won't get in there and fight. You know what I mean? Fight until I don't have no more left. But it was just like some people, they not like Like, no, he had a lot of respect for Boosie. Like, he's not knocking me out. You know what I mean? So as far as people talking, it's like, yo, you gotta understand in life, you're gonna have bad days. You're gonna have off days. You know what I'm saying? And people, when people talk, I think they seem to forget that. You know what I mean? So they go extra hard with it because, you know what I mean, it's a fighter and it's somebody I can pick on without actually picking on them in their face. You know what I mean? Because I know I wouldn't do it in his face. You know what I mean? But I could do it over the computer. You feel me?
Facts. Facts. So with the state of boxing as a whole, how you feel about the state of boxing today with everything that's going on? I know like I would say like the last 2, maybe even 3 years, we be getting a lot of the fights that we've been wanting to see,
Yeah.
but there's been a lot of bullshit going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Like,
I think I think like I said, with all the popularity, with all the the camera work and all that, I think that's great for the game because you get to really see the hard work. And then the fact that it's so many networks and so many different outlets, you know what I mean? I think that gives so many guys a chance. But the problem is because it's like that, nobody want to match up the real fights. You know what I mean? And by nobody, I mean the promoters, the networks and the promoters. You know what I mean? Those are the guys who make the game. The fighters make the game, but if the fighters don't speak up or they kind of in a situation where they can't speak up, you know what I mean, we only going to see what they give us. You know what I mean? We can't really get the big fights like we want all the time because the promoters is trying to show who who really the boss. So the promoters is like, well, I want to put it on this network over here on Showtime. Then the other one's like, nah, I want to put it on the zone. They like, nah, why would I do that? We got the bigger draw. So with so much they arguing about, going back and forth about, that sometimes the fights fade out. We don't get the fights we want. You know what I mean? So it's just a lot. I love the game, but it's like it's a lot of shit that's getting watered down right now. You know what I mean?
facts. And how you feel about the people getting caught with the drugs, coming up with these crazy ass excuses on how it got in their system?
Yo, that's bad because you know what I mean. People get hurt in there and nobody's not being held accountable. You know what I mean? If I could take steroids and just be like, yo, I ate some foreign meat, like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess that's what it was. Like, that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because people getting hurt in there, you know what I mean? And I think it's also fucked up because you cheating, you know what I mean? So you gotta cheat to win. You know what I'm saying? You already got the popularity and all of that shit, but now you gotta cheat to win too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think it takes away from the integrity of the sport and what you believe coming up as a young man, that I'm gonna just get in shape. But really, these dudes is using shit to get in shape or using shit to get advantage, and that's not fair, man, at all. I think they should get rid of them type of guys.
Now, yo, bro, listen, I kind of build my platform kind of off of that due to what happened to Zab Judah. Saying,
Hmm.
Zab Judah, that's dude was my idol. You know what I'm saying? I came up as a youngin. Everything was about Zab when it came to boxing with me.
Yeah,
And for me to see him go in there and dude was on all types of drugs and put my man's in the hospital like that. You know what I'm saying? He had to have a brain surgery and Peace to Zab, he just posted it the other day. And the
yeah,
food coming out his head and all of that. Like,
yeah,
this dude got to go home to his family. Like you were
yeah,
saying about Karen, like Karen looked at like, nah, Boots ain't knocking me out, man. I ain't going home punch drunk, none of that.
yeah,
I'm going home, my family fine. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, dude could have killed his head.
Real shit.
And let's be real, you don't hear nothing about that.
Yeah, because that's part of the dark side, and they try to hide it. It's the same with Hollywood. It's a lot of creepy shit going on out there, and they don't want to talk about it. You know what I mean? Because it'll put a stain on the game. So I mean, somebody. I mean, it's the fighters. The fighters got to talk about it. The fighters got to push for it because if they doing it on the top level, you know they doing it on the bottom level. You know what I mean? So you got these dudes out here who calling themselves knockout artists, but they cheating. You know what I mean? And then it also make you think, damn, if he wasn't taking that shit, then where would he be? He probably wouldn't even be here. You know what I mean? So it's just fucking up the game. I feel like, especially because they're not penalizing them dudes. You know what I mean? They giving them little 3 months and shit like that, and they letting them come right back.
Some people they not even giving like 3 months. Like I know I stay on dude's neck. pause. Canelo Alvarez. He came up dirty instead of them, as they say that they suspended the man for 6 months. But the whole 6 months, all I seen in the headlines was he was negotiating a whole new fight.
Right.
Right? And then not only do you not reprimand this dude, but you hire the levels of clenbuterol so he can continue to take it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, like if I'm doing something, right, and you tell me, you come to me like, yo, look, Smoke, you're doing this. What I'm gonna do for you is, because they don't want you doing this, so what I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna raise the levels for it. So you can continue, you know what I'm saying, doing that. Like, so to me, you still dirty.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every fight that you going into, to me, you still dirty.
Yeah, they moving the measurement stick for him.
You know what I'm saying? You
Cool.
handpicking these fights, you know what I'm saying, making people come 2-3 classes up, weight classes up to fight you, you still on them drugs.
Yeah.
Like that bothers me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you said, like this is the hurt business. This ain't a game. You don't play boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like all 3 of my kids box. I tell them all the time. You know what I'm saying? Especially my 7-year-old, because he like to play around a lot. I'm like, bro, this ain't what you do, bro.
Right.
Go ahead and play if you want to. It's gonna knock you the fuck out.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
You're gonna get hurt. I'm saying this is not something that you play. This ain't baseball, this ain't basketball. You do not play boxing.
Yeah.
Really get hurt. Like, so when I see like there's people out there taking these drugs, these PDs, and coming up with excuses like, oh, I kissed my dog. I had meat. I had meat off the taco truck. You know what I'm saying? I had bored testicles. Come on, man. That just sounds crazy to me.
Yeah.
You
Because
know what I'm saying?
first of all, where you even getting this shit at? Like, I mean, why would you even want to do some shit like that? You know what I mean? But
Facts.
they know what they be doing, though. Trust me. It's too much money involved. They know what they be doing.
That's a fact. That's all to keep the man winning. That's all it is. So with that, with you, right? What you want to be remembered for when it's all said and done? When you like, yo, bro, I gotta hang it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or I'm old, or I just don't want to do this no more. Like, what you want to be remembered for in this sport?
I mean, just really just being myself, you know what I mean, pushing guys to the limit, you know what I mean, being up against great fighters, with great fighters, you know what I mean, just speaking my piece, speaking my mind, you know what I mean, just being all around good dude, cause I don't really try to act like people be like, yo, Greg, man, you like a celebrity now. I'll be like, nah, like all my
Nah,
life.
that's a fact though, bro. That's
Yeah,
a
but
fact, yo,
all my
bro.
life.
Listen, niggas know who you are, bro.
Yeah, but it's like all my life, you know what I mean? I talk to people, you know what I mean? So to me, I don't look at it like that. Like if I didn't know you and if it wasn't for boxing and I seen you on the streets and you'd be like, yo, what's going on? Like I speak to you, like, yo, what's going on? What's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? I never been a weird person, like, and I ain't gonna call it weird because some people, I mean, they are who they are for a reason, but I just always been a social person. So before social media, I'm not gonna say people know me, but I'm saying I always just talk to anybody. So for me, it don't feel that way. You know what I mean? For me, it just feel like shit, we getting it popping in boxing, like, you know what I'm saying? But
I can dig it.
I'm just having
Humble
fun
shit.
with this shit. You know
Humble
what I mean?
shit. That's it. You just being humble.
Yeah, but I always been like that. I just be like, for me, it don't make me look in the mirror and be like, oh yeah, I'm better than everybody, or I gotta start dressing a certain way. Or be when you see me, you're gonna see me how you see me in the regular day.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And ain't scared. And you act out. Ain't scared to take you outside and spank your ass neither. You know
No,
what I'm saying? Ain't
yeah,
scared to spank your ass. Like, and I ain't go front. When I first met you on live, I'm like, yo, this dude right here, man. You gotta be easy with, man. He was like, he spazzed out on you. But then as like time went on, I'm like, yo, son, this nigga Greg, hella cool. Like, I fuck
yeah,
with dude hard body. Like, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like, you always been cool with me. You open up the doors for me, you know what I'm saying? Um, I want to definitely thank you for that. I definitely appreciate you for that. You know what I'm saying?
no
Like, you
problem.
always been a cool dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people put these stigmas on boxers that they rude, they
Yeah,
assholes, they
yeah,
mean, and you know what I'm saying, yo, bro, I'm telling you, man, yo, you gonna run down on Zab Judah, man, yo, he gonna black on you.
yeah,
And then, but then I noticed, like, all right, whatever y'all putting in the media, Y'all making it seem like that. I
Yeah,
done met this man. It's one of this man, cool as a fan. One
Zeb
of the
cool as shit.
coolest dudes I ever met in my life. Greg,
Yeah,
one of the coolest dudes I ever met in my life. But don't fuck with these dudes.
yeah.
Leave them be. Let them do what they doing.
Because when you coming up in boxing, that's one of the things they tell you. You know what I mean? You gotta be humble. I mean, you don't want everybody for real. We wasn't even allowed to tell people we box. You know what I mean? When they found out, I mean, it get
Mm.
out, but I mean, it wasn't a thing like you running around like, yeah, I'm a boxer. You wasn't allowed to show your equipment. Like nowadays, I see dudes, they be walking down the street with their equipment. They got the equipment hanging outside the bag. We wasn't allowed to do that. You had to tuck your shit. Like, you know what I mean, don't let nobody see your gloves and all that shit. See what you doing. I mean, we almost had to like sneak to the gym and shit. You know what I mean? And it was about being humble because you're becoming a weapon. You know what I'm saying? You learning how to hurt somebody. So you don't want to run around and got everybody scared of you then because you know the next level to that was the guns. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker put a gun to you because they ain't trying to get their ass whooped. So you develop this like real humble, laid back attitude because you realize, damn, I don't gotta act crazy. You know what I mean? Because I know I can get like that if I need be. But you know what I mean? Some of us was like that before boxing. You know what I mean? So it just the boxing just helped you out. But yeah, man, for the most part, a lot of these dudes is cool. But that's what I mean. Like nowadays with all the media shit, they gotta have like this image going on. So some of these dudes that be acting like that, it's because they buying into all the cameras and shit like that. For me, I don't really care about that shit. You know what I mean? I just get it in. And I'm here.
Yeah, nah. That's definitely peace. So we got Spencer Crawford finally happening. Finally. After
For
all of
sure.
this time, all of the back and forth, blaming Spence, blaming Crawford, all the hate, blaming PBC, blaming Bob Arum at Top Rank.
Yeah.
How you feel about the fight now? Who you got and why?
I mean, I'm glad they made the fight for sure. Cause I was starting to feel like, damn, you know what I mean, we might not see it. But I'm gonna be honest, when Crawford got freed up from Top Rank, I knew it was a chance it was gonna happen because I mean, where else would he go? You know what I mean? So now that we here, I mean, I'm happy first of all that they fighting. I love the fight. I like both fighters. You know what I mean? Earl Spence is a for sure dog. He gonna come break you up. That's what he want to do. Crawford, Crawford like a magician in there. It could be looking one way, then he could turn shit around the next minute. You know what I mean? So after really thinking about it, looking at the fight, looking at both guys, the lifestyles, I mean, the gym work, I mean, what they've done in history, I feel like Earl Spence is going to take the lead early on. You know what I mean? I feel like he going to really apply pressure and he going to get to Crawford, but not to the point where he knock him out, but just he going to get to him and push him and make him fight. But I feel like once Crawford really start fighting and really start getting warmed up and in his groove, I feel like Crawford going to win. And I got Crawford winning by stoppage, like 7th or 8th round. Like real shit. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is I see, but that's what I see. Like I see Crawford stopping him 7th or 8th round.
Now, me personally, I got Bud winning. You know what I'm saying? Definitely that's today. That's my favorite fight of him, Ray Savage and Jamie the Miracle Mitchell.
Yeah,
Um, but I think I really believe like Crawford gonna have a hard time. Spence gonna have a hard time. This
yeah,
ain't this is a good one right here for the ages. This
for
is
sure.
this is something that I see. Like I don't know if you remember like the fight night games.
Yeah,
You know how like they got like that certain thing in there where it's like fight the legends. You got like
yeah,
Roy Jones versus Bernard Hopkins, James Toney versus Roy Jones, Muhammad Ali versus Frazier. They got
yeah,
those fights already in there set up. I
yeah,
think that's one of them where this
yeah.
is we gonna be talking about this fight. Our kids and grandkids gonna be talking about this fight, man.
Yeah, this is gonna be a great fight. It's gonna be a great fight. I don't want to take nothing from either man. You know what I mean? I got, I got, you know what I mean? I got a lot of respect for both fighters. But when you put two styles together like this, I just feel like it's something big gonna happen. You know what I mean? And I just stay Crawford. I mean, Earl Spence. I understand why people pick Earl Spence. Earl Spence is a safe bet because of his style. He don't do too much extra shit. He just go get that money. You know what I mean? Crawford, but Crawford's very unpredictable. You know what I mean? His back has been to the wall so many times. It's hard not to like him because you know what I mean. He always finish, and he a great finisher. You know what I mean? And all his wins at 47 been by knockout. You know what I mean? So that tell me something about that guy. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's gonna be a great fight.
All right. Now in this game, will you see yourself in the next 5, 10 years?
I mean, I think in the next 5, 10 years, I have at least two champions, 2 or 3 champions. You know what I mean? Hopefully, that's what I'm pushing for. And you know what I mean? Just really just in the gym like I am. But hopefully by that time, I have developed my own gym, designed my own gym. You know what I mean? The way I want it to look and the way I need it to be, and really just bringing fighters from all over the world. You know what I mean? And getting it going.
All right. Nah, that's peace, man. I really wish that right there happened for you because, like I said, I got a lot of love and respect for what you do. I see you in
Appreciate
there.
that.
I see you in there. All of you go live all the time. I see you in this. You always in the gym. You always telling somebody in there something. Is it
Hmm.
you critiquing something? Telling somebody they doing real good. You know what I'm saying? You always in there helping out. You know what I'm saying? And I see you in there helping out Boots. I see you
Hmm.
in there with Fulton. So you in there with them type of dudes, them high caliber dudes. Something that you doing gotta be right.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Cause them type of dudes, they just gonna come to just any old body like, yo, look, hold these mitts for me or give me some advice or whatever. So you
Yeah,
gotta be doing something right. So I definitely, you know what I'm saying, I definitely got love and respect for that. You know what I mean?
appreciate
One
that.
day well, I'm probably like I told you, I'm probably gonna pull up on you within the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna come out there to Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Check out the scene, come through the gym, get a little bit of footage and shit like that.
yeah.
But I'm gonna bring my daughter with me. You know what I'm saying? My daughter trains in gymnastics with
Okay,
Coach CJ. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
Come up, bring her up in there with me so she can get some of that advice, some of that good old advice from Greg Hackett.
for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like I want her to get teaching and advice from the best that's out there. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? And take everything that she learned and just ball that up and use it as her own.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good teaching out there that's coming up. You, Keon, Coach Calvin, like
Yeah,
y'all dudes put in that work with these fighters, man. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't seeing nothing but good coming from y'all.
yeah.
So y'all definitely good for the sport. Y'all definitely good for the sport 100%.
Appreciate that, bro.
Now,
Every day. That's all we can do. You know what I mean? Be here for those after us. You know what I'm saying?
that's a fact. That's a
That's
whole
how you
fact.
pass on the legacy. You know what I mean? Working with the guys, the young guys, and even the guys who not want to be fighters. We got guys in the gym who want to be trainers. You know what I mean? We in there helping them out. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like it's just different shit every day. You know what I mean? But you gotta be with it. And that shit
Nah,
it's fun. You know what I mean?
nah, that's a fact. Like, and another thing too is I take a little bit of stuff from all of y'all too, cause my middle son is going to Gym X with my daughter.
Yeah,
Now my 7-year-old, he don't want to go in there with him. He
yeah.
like, Dad, I see you working with TJ outside of the gym. Like, I want you to train me. And at first I'm like, nigga, I ain't no trainer, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could throw the hands.
Yeah,
I'm not a trainer. I could box, but I'm not really I ain't really got the patience to be, yo, bro, look, do this. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You got to hold like this. I say, because especially with no kids, I'm like, yo, a lot of y'all don't be wanting to listen. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm like, and didn't think about it when I first started off with your brother. I said, every time we get into it, I said, he start getting heavy into it. He look over at his moms. And she's like, oh, well, can you just, I'm like, nah, Nick, can you just get the hell out the house, like, and let me deal with this kid like I
yeah,
need to? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I said, yo, bro, so I don't know, but like he started begging me. So I'm like, you know what, let me. So I started trying with him. And I'm noticing like, nah, like I'm really helping the little dude. Like, so
yeah,
I go back and I watch like training videos with you, Coach Ronald Sims,
Yeah.
Derek James,
Yeah.
and I even look at like I don't like the dude because everybody on his team came up dirty. Eddie Reynoso, Canelo's trainer. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I feel like everybody on the team came up dirty. Bro, you got something to do with this.
Yeah.
I don't care that you don't. You got something to do with it.
Yeah, you know something.
But I do respect Canelo's skill. The man can fight. I like the way he punches to the hips, the arms, and I implement that with my kids. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I see Canelo like to hit the body. I tell my kids, yo, the first punch I want you to throw, I want you to hit the body.
Yeah.
Fuck the face, break them down. You
Yeah.
break down the body, you take away the legs.
Yeah.
Hit the body, then go upstairs. You
Yeah.
want to mix it up, mix it up. Go to that body first. Kill the body. Don't just stop thinking just yo knockout, knockout, knockout. Because like
Yeah.
my 12-year-old always said, yo, dad, when I get up in there, son, I'm knocking them out, bro.
Yeah.
Don't just go for the knockout because you're gonna get knocked out. Looking for that, going so hard for that knockout, you're gonna get knocked out. So
Yeah.
don't go for that. Break them down first. When it's when you see it, you'll see it and it'll come.
For sure.
Just leave it. You know what I'm saying? So I take a lot of little things from all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I see you in there with Boots. I see you in there with Fulton. You know what I'm saying? I see Keon in there with Keith Thurman all the time. I don't fuck nobody say like Keith Thurman shit until somebody beat him, he's still the man. You know what I'm saying? He lost to a legend, Pacquiao.
Right.
How can you complain about that? Man got one loss to Pacquiao. Other than that, that man got one of the best resumes in the welterweight division.
True.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't put in work. So you got to give it to him. And I watch him with Keon. A lot of times Keon called me FaceTime like, yo, look, I'm in here with your boy. You know what I'm saying? He in there with them. Me have the open door to the Russell's gym. You know what I'm saying? I can pop up over there whenever. I got the open door. And I was in there watching them train. I was watching how their older brother Allen was moving things around. Telling, yo, look, you do this and you do that. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching Allen like, Gary over here hitting the bag. I'm like this right on Allen, like watching him work with Antoine. And I'm like, all right, I see what he's talking about. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna do the same thing with this woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To get him right. And all of that is helping me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how you learn. You know what I mean? That's how it go. If you don't watch different people and understand why they doing what they doing, then you really just not learning. It's just like school. You know what I mean? You gotta learn different ways to learn. You know what I mean? So that's how you develop. And to be honest, the baby brother, for some reason, or a lot of times be the meaner brother.
Yo, bro, like my daughter, nice.
Yeah.
12-year-old, little bit better.
Yeah.
That 7-year-old, you could just see it.
Yeah.
We was in the gym with Gary. I was just in there just to come up in there, you know what I'm saying, just to check them out. I had my family with me though, because we went
Yeah.
out there for it was world #1 boxing fan Kat Taylor. It was her birthday. You know,
Okay.
that's their god brother. That's her god brothers and shit. So I went out to dinner with her and then we went over to the gym. As soon as we got in there, my daughter like, I just left the gym in Brooklyn. I'm done like today. Like I ain't training I really don't even want to go into this gym. Like I want to stay outside. She came in, sat up in the corner, dumb quiet.
Yeah.
That 7-year-old ran right to the bag.
Yeah.
Hitting the bag. Me and Gary talking. He look over. He go, yo, this your shorty slam? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Raw. Bring him to me. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you think so? He like, the boy Raw. Bring him to me. He
Yeah.
said, these are all three of your kids, right? I said, yeah. He said, what I know of, they all three box. I said, yeah. I said, but the oldest one, she the one that's really in there, really, really doing it.
Yeah.
He like, nah, that little one right there is gonna be the one. I said, yo, I keep telling people that. I said, just keep following whatever he see his brother and his sister do.
Yeah.
And he's getting it like this, like the 12-year-old play football. That's where he's super duper nice at. Football,
Yeah.
super nice. I signed them both up this year. This is the first year that the 7-year-old played.
Right.
And in my head, I'm like, damn, we got 2-3 days before practice and games start. I ain't teach this kid nothing. I only work with the middle one.
Right.
I ain't have to teach him nothing.
Right.
I ain't have to teach him shit, Greg, bro. First practice was the first game. They practiced an hour before the game, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, yo, this kid really knows shit.
Yeah, he be watching.
And that's just sitting down and just paying attention all the time. Like he loves Shakur. Loves Shakur. He get his hair cut a certain way, and he looks like Shakur. He hears Shakur fighting. That boy stop everything. He's sitting down. He's like this.
Yeah.
Glued to the TV.
Yeah.
Now I'm starting to notice from like the last Shakur fight, I went. You know what I'm saying? Remember I seen you there. I went. And I got a video from my daughter. Like, yo, look at your son. You watching the Shakur fight.
Right.
And you see him in there trying to use the shoulder roll. You know what I'm saying? Trying to he like this.
Yeah.
Using his, you know what I'm saying, his rolls, using his slips.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, the boy, this is what I'm talking about. Where I'm like, man, yo, this kid right here gonna be great. I said, yo, this gonna be the one that's gonna be champion one day.
Yeah, that's how it be. The baby brother be the one sometimes.
He just got it. And he tell me all the time, he like, Dad, I get beat up in this house all the time. Right. They ain't gonna beat me up. He's 7 years old. Yo, they ain't gonna beat me up. My brother and my sister ain't gonna beat me up forever. I tell you that. They ain't gonna beat me up forever. I'm gonna hit them one day. You know what I'm saying? Right. He got the heart. He not scared of nothing. He running straight to it. He with the shits. He with it. You know what I'm saying? Soon as him and his brothers and them start arguing, dude, inch high from a grasshopper's toe, small as shit. Small as a motherfucker.
Right.
That one to get busy. He jumping up in everybody. My daughter tall. She taller than me. My son jumping right in it. Yo, you hit me, he jump up on the couch or something. Boom, boom. That's they start getting into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so dude, he got it. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely right about that. So what's next for Greg Hackett?
I mean, we got fights, man. August 4th, I got a heavyweight. He a little older, but you know what I mean, he just getting back. Heavyweight fighting on August 4th. Then I got Jesse Hart August 12th. And we just, I mean, trying to get Burrow too. Jabril Nova, my lightweight, trying to get him on the August 4th joint too. But that's about it, man. We're just getting these dudes ready. And I'll probably get the amateurs out, I think July 28th up in Allentown. I mean, so
just out in PA.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool.
Trying to get them rolling.
Yo, bro, the more I talk to you, bro, the more I think about Beanie Siegel, bro. yo, y'all got to be related somehow, man.
A lot of people be saying that.
Yo, you like a small seed, bro, for real, for real. y'all from the same part of Philly?
No, he from South Philly.
Were you from the West?
I'm from Germantown. That's like in the middle of Philly, like Germantown.
Rough out there.
Philly. Yeah.
It's rough out there. I had an aunt that used to live out there.
Yeah.
Kelly.
Yeah, motherfuckers crazy, man. All over the city.
Yo, Philly, the first place I ever went to. I got out there. I was young. I had just started smoking weed. I went out there with my mom to go see my aunt. She was going through it with a man and all of that. So we went out there to go check out, make sure everything was good. And I'm like, yo, auntie, I'm hungry. She said, oh, yo, we can go down to the Chinese store. I said, all right, Chinese store was right at the corner. Got there. She's like, yo, you still smoke, boy? I'm like, yeah. She like, all right. She went up in the Chinese store, ordered some wings, some lo mein. Yo, let me get a Dutch. I said, wait, what?
Yeah.
She said, yeah, yo, this like the deli in here, like Chinese store in the deli. I'm like, wait, what? She's like, yeah, it's different. You ain't in New York no more, boy. It's totally different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going front there. My first time out there, man, I remember sitting up on her stoop looking around, scared to death. I'm like, man, these Philly niggas, man, they about to smoke me, man. I ain't supposed to be out here, man.
It's crazy.
Y'all cool out there, though.
Yeah,
cool out there. It get rough, but y'all cool as a fan out there, man. I got a lot of respect for Philly dudes. You know what I'm saying? My favorite rappers, one of my favorite rappers is Beanie Siegel. Yeah. I got every song he ever did. It's State Prop. I love State Prop. Emilio Sparks, my guy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Emilio Sparks, somebody pranked me on his radio show one night. You know what I'm saying? I had fell and ripped open my mouth.
Damn.
I had to go to the hospital, get stitches and all of that on the side of my face. And my brother calls the radio station. No, like, yo, I'm a big Sparks fan. Sparks had the radio station. He calls up the radio station and like, yo, let's prank my brother.
Yeah.
Sparks calls me on my phone. Yo, I couldn't hear the voice, no nothing. He's like, yeah, I'm Dr. Such and Such. I'm the one that stitched you up. Now, mind you, who remembers the doctor's name that stitched you up? So I'm running with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm running with it like, all right. I'm like, yo, listen, don't do nothing with your wife tonight. Matter of fact, for about 4 to 5 months. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, yo, there's a nerve that comes from your mouth right there where you got stitched at that goes all the way down. I'm like, wait, what? Hung up on the dude, like, what's the playing on my phone? Hung up on him. He calls me right back, like, yo, bro, chill, man. Yo, this Sparks. That shit had me dying, bro.
That's funny as shit.
Sparks had me dying, bro. And I'm telling him, like, yo, bro, it's crazy that you calling me and doing this, man. Yo, I'm one of your biggest fans, man.
They had you fucked up at 4 to 5 months.
yo, bro. In my house, I'm like, I can't. Yo, mind you, I'm sitting next to I'm driving. I'm sitting next to my wife. I'm looking at her like, this nigga tell me stay away from you, man, for like 4 months. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, this is the doctor. The one that stitched me. She like, stay away from me for 6. I'm like, yeah. He said, no, he paid you for like 6 months. And then I hear the laugh in the background. I'm like, oh, yo, somebody playing with me. I hung up on him, called me right back like, nah, man, yo, we on a radio station, man. Yo, we pranking you. I'm like, yo, bro.
Yeah, that's funny as shit.
Like, yo, y'all got me.
Yeah.
Y'all got me 100%. Y'all got me.
Shit, I like New York though. I just ain't never stay up there long enough to get it how it go. Yeah, I mean, but I like that motherfucking stores be open middle of the night and shit, all that type of shit. Yeah.
I go to the store any time of night, bro. 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I don't sleep. Right at the store, man. That's easy work. I'm saying sometimes it's dependent. Like right now, where I live up in some suburbs. I'm originally from Yonkers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Yonkers. You living in the buildings, bro. You get up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You walk right downstairs. The store right downstairs up under you.
Yeah.
Open. 24 hours they open. So it's always that's one of the main things. Like everybody tell me that, bro, you might need to move out of New York. It's getting expensive. I'm like, bro, I need the store to be right. I gotta be able to get shit when I feel like it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like,
2, 3 in the morning, all that.
Or if I want to take a walk and see something. Yeah.
Facts. I'm like, yo, I can't. Like, I stayed in North Carolina for a while. I'm like, bro, y'all ain't even understand. Like, I was in the country.
Yeah.
I had to walk 5, 6 miles literally to get to a store. I can't. I said, after like a week, I'm like, yo, I can't wait to get home.
Real shit.
Where I'm like, I want to go home, man. Like, I'm used to the accessibility of everything. It's easy to get anything in New York at any time. You know what I'm saying? New York City, Manhattan never sleeps.
Yeah.
Never sleeps, bro.
Yeah.
Like there's clubs that don't never close.
Right.
They open 24 hours, 365. Like Monday night, you can go up into this spot and be in there for 2 days straight and not go home. Like that's serious. Like, bro, I don't know if you ever seen like the specials back in the day on HBO, but they had a special on HBO. They talked about the New York club scene.
Right.
Dudes was getting up 7 in the morning, going straight to the club.
Yeah.
And would stay in there for 2 days. Would not leave. Would in there partying like all night. 2 days straight. I'm like, I that shit too much. But I love the accessibility in New York. That we able to do whatever we want, whenever we want. You know what I'm saying? So that's always a good look. I only been to Philly like twice. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that out there, is it?
No, I mean, we always had an underworld type shit where you could go to after hours and shit like that, but New York different with the movement. Like, I mean, Philly, like you could be out, but you still gotta be careful. So it's like you gotta know people so you could be certain places. You know what I mean? You can't just go somewhere. You know what I mean? Some places they ain't even gonna let you in. You know what I mean? But Philly, like with the 24-hour stores, we've been getting that the last like 4 years. You know what I mean? The last 4 years we've been getting them type of stores. But as far as the clubs and shit, the club's done at 2 o'clock. And then like if it's an after hour, like it just, I mean, it's most of the time it's a place you gotta know. You gotta know the people that got the joint. You know what I mean? Like it's an old head in North Philly. He got his crib set up like a bar. You know what I mean? The joint nice. He got his crib set up like a bar, but he don't just let anybody in there. You feel me? It'd be situations like that. You know what I mean? Gambling houses and shit like that. They gotta know you. You know what I mean?
That's a whole fact.
So we be having like small situations like that. You feel me?
That's lit though. Like we In New York, certain places, they got like the after hours drones. I know where I'm at now. It was an after hours spot out here a couple years back. Well, you know, niggas don't know how to act.
Yeah, that'd be
You
the
go
thing.
ahead, stupid, start shooting or fighting and just acting stupid. Next thing you know, police come. In New York, you got something like that. Once the police come, that's it. Everything is getting shut down. Ain't no
Yeah,
more nothing. Ain't
yeah,
no more nothing. The police out here different. They
yeah. I
shutting
see.
everything down, man. Once you act out once, that's it. And they gonna
Yeah, I
keep
be
their eye
watching.
on that spot.
Yeah, I be seeing dudes on YouTube who they be like approaching the cops and shit. It be like dudes that record the cops and shit. You know what I mean? They be acting crazy. I be seeing them. They be acting
Now out
crazy
here,
up
you
there.
got to, bro. Out here, New York, you have to. Especially in Yonkers. And where I'm from in Yonkers, boys got names. Police got the names. Pretty
Mm-hmm.
Boy, Beavis and Butthead, Green
Mm-hmm.
Eyes. And these dudes that got these names, vicious.
Yeah.
Vicious.
Yeah.
How Spark said it? Vicious right here, youngin'.
Yeah.
Vicious, bro. Like Pretty Boy. I had run-ins with him 2 or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they whip you out, bro. Bad. And they're not locking you up. They're gonna bring you down to Marina or they're gonna drop you in the neighborhood that you know, because Yonkers is like Cali.
Mm.
This Lawrence Street here, this Elliott right here, 2 blocks away. They don't get along.
Right.
Bodies done drop between the 2 blocks.
Right.
So police come around, they'll beat you up, drop you off in the middle of Elliott. You
Right.
from Lawrence. Now, you already been whooped out. Now you gotta walk through this neighborhood, you beefing with the whole entire neighborhood. You got a name in the street, so they know you. They know your face. Now you gotta fight off these niggas too.
Right.
Police out here vicious, bro. Vicious.
They know what they be doing.
Vicious. They do you dirt out here, man. You
They know
gotta
what
be
they be
aware of
doing.
them, man. You gotta be aware. Hard, man. So, but all right, man. So I ain't gonna keep you too much longer. You know what I'm saying? I know you a gym rat. You always in the
Sure.
gym. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna hold you up too much longer. I just wanna let you know I appreciate you for giving me your time. You know what I'm
Appreciate you,
saying?
bro.
I'm gonna stay in contact with you this week because for the next 2 weeks I'm off for work. So I really ain't got nothing to do until I'm in Maniac fighting on the 12th in Fayetteville. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Maniac McGee. This is his third pro fight. 2-0, 2 knockouts.
Okay.
Um, so I'm going to North Carolina for that. But next week I want to try to get out there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? See if I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna call you, chop it up with you. See if I might be able to bump into Fulton or Boots. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely I gotta pull up on I'm stop with Coach Calvin too.
Okay. Yeah.
I've been on the phone with Coach Calvin, so I'm gonna stop out there in Baltimore on my way out there. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, and hopefully I got my co-host with me, AK the Apostle. You know AK, UWTV
Yeah. I
with.
checked
You
him out. Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's my guy, man.
Yeah.
Somebody
Oh yeah. He funny as shit.
he dumb funny. He
Yeah.
dumb, AK dumb funny. He ain't here right now. He ain't here right now.
Yeah.
You saying but nah, definitely we gonna stay in contact. I gotta get you one of these shirts too. It's my clothing line, Black Influence.
Okay.
And what you doing, you know what I'm saying? Like I told Clarissa Shields, what you doing, you definitely a Black influence.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You keeping the young brothers out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Giving them something different to look at instead of selling drugs on the corner, busting on their hammer, you know what I'm saying, or doing some wild shit. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
You giving them something to get up for every day and to keep pushing and to do the right thing, you know? You know what I'm saying? So I definitely got to get you one of those shirts. I'm gonna hit you up later for your size and shit when I pop up out there. I'm definitely gonna bring you 2, 3 of those. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, get with me for sure.
You definitely a Black influence. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of y'all good brothers out there that's doing the damn thing for these youngins. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that because my kids watch y'all. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Y'all, I keep my fucking kids out of trouble to be real. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like my son, 12 years old, out here where we from, that age is where it really started. You know
Real
what I'm saying?
shit.
At 12 years old, I was out here running them up. You know what I'm saying? And with my kids, I kind of keep them in a bubble a little bit. know what I'm saying? Especially with my daughter. I'm scared my daughter gonna bump into me as a youngin.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She bumping into me as a youngin. I don't care who you is. Me, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
Keep your daughter away from me.
Real shit.
Keep your daughter away from me. I'm hitting it.
Mm-hmm.
Plain and simple. In them ages, so I'm always like in fear that my daughter's gonna bump into me. That shit scares the daylights out of me. You know what I'm saying? So my kids sit back. My daughter watches a lot of Caressa, Queen Underwood, Jamie the Miracle Mitchell. You know, Jamie like my sister. You know what I'm saying? I have so much respect for that lady. Like, I'm saying, it's like my sister. I love the hell out of her. You know what I'm saying? So they keep my daughter, you know what I'm saying, focused. A lot of these trainers, y'all keep my sons focused because they pay attention to y'all. You know what I'm saying? They be having my phone scrolling through my IG. Yo, dad, yo, who this right here, dad? Yo, yeah, yo, he's such and such. Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you want me to go take you to train with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like my son definitely wants to get out to Philly, my 12-year-old.
For
He
sure.
definitely want to get out to Philly. You know what I'm saying? You see a lot of boots. You know what I'm saying? You see I'm always looking through your IG. You know what I'm saying? And you be funny as hell. You know, a lot of times you be trying to make niggas laugh and shit, and then, you know what I'm saying, you speak your shit, and my son is starting to get to that point where he's starting to understand a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he look up to a lot of y'all. You, Keon, like, mainly the main people that I be watching, and I watch a bunch of y'all, you know what I'm saying, that I keep, like, an extra eye on. You know what I'm saying? Like
Appreciate
I said, I take some of y'all, I implement some of the shit that y'all do in my game plan, so. You know what I'm saying? So definitely keep up what you're doing.
You
Keep
too,
them youngins in the gym. Keep them moving. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever stop, guys. You already know, big bro.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
But again, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for coming through the smokehouse.
For any time.
Good one. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna have to one of my big jokes, one of my big interviews, I'm gonna have to hit Greg Hackett up for that co-host.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna have to hit you up for that co-host. So
I got you.
Posted on that. I mean, but again, man, yo, good looking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you up too much longer. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for coming through the smokehouse, big bro.
My man, appreciate you, bro. Anytime. Keep doing what you're doing.
Definitely. Well, yo, YouTube, it's your boy, Smoke With Me TV, man. Ended up the cipher with Greg Hackett. It was a good one. You know what I'm saying? It's the bro right here. You know what I'm saying? Definitely look him up on Instagram. Pay attention to him. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of nice young fighters that's coming up out in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely can catch him. Yo, Just Do what's going on, my brother. Y'all can definitely catch him in there fumbling around with Boots, Fulton, some of them other big names out in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Definitely keep your eyes on his brother right here, man. He a good dude. You know what I'm saying? He real good dude, man. So peace to everybody that's out there. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back at 7 p.m. tonight, man. Peace.
Thank you.
Already, bro.
Yeah. What's going on, bro?